The Galaxy S21 Ultra is Samsung's vision of smartphone XS, with 5 cameras, a 108MP sensor, 2 telephotos cameras, 100x zoom, up to 16 GB of RAM and S Pen stylus support, all packed into a single Android phone with a 6.8-inch 120Hz Quad HD display. This is the first new Android phone we've tested in 2021. Samsung has retooled the autofocus of its camera system to remedy the problems we had with last year's Galaxy S20 Ultra, tweaked the specs and features for faster performance, and comes in at a significantly cheaper launch price. So, with lots of excitement, let's start the review. Several parts of the Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G's design are business as usual, but that is news in itself because each other member of this family takes a step back in quality materials this year. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G has a lovely curved glass front and back, using ultra-tough Gorilla Glass Victus. Drop down a level to the Samsung Galaxy S21-plus, and you only get a flat pane, while the standard Samsung Galaxy S21 swaps glass for plastic. Everything has its price in Samsung's world, but the expensive materials and design definitely make the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G more attractive than its siblings. Cuts aside, Samsung has managed to make the Galaxy S21 family the most recognizable series of Android phones in ages, thanks to a whacking great camera array on the back. It means business, with all the self-assured swagger of a cocky 17-year-old rocking up to their first proper job interview. The lens cutouts are bigger than they need to be and, according to our measure, this part of the phone is closer to 10mm thick than the 8.9mm that Samsung claims. But you know what? Why not flaunt it? We think it looks pretty good, and these cameras are worth showing off. Some parts of the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G are actually quite hard to appreciate if you have used a Samsung flagship from the last year or two. It has a Exynos 2100 processor or a Snapdragon 888, according to some quick testing, is about 20% quicker than last year's Exynos 990. But can you notice that difference most of the time? Not really. There's some of this effect in the display too. Top Samsungs have had flat-out incredible screens for years now, and this one is no different. It's a 6.8-inch, 3200 into 1440 pixel OLED with unbeatable contrast, ridiculously good color, and the slight front curve max out the screen space versus how big the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G feels. A peak brightness of 1500 nits is useful when you're out shooting photos on a sunny day too, but the Galaxy Note 20 already offered a similarly bright screen. Samsung has addressed one of the things tech bores complained about in previous flagships. This is a variable refresh rate 120Hz screen, letting Android run at up to twice its standard frame rate. It makes menus scroll by at the pace of a ferret throwing down a lubed-up water slide. High refresh rate phones are nothing new, but the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G lets you use both its full-bore 1440 pixels resolution and that high refresh rate. You had to pick one or the other in the Galaxy S20 Ultra. We're hard-pressed to notice the difference between 1080 pixels and 1440 pixels much of the time because whatever resolution you use it gets scaled to 1440 pixels anyway, but if you're spending £1,000+ on a phone, it's nice to know you don't have to pick and choose between the parts that make it so expensive in the first place. There's still a big question mark over battery life. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultras was not great, in large part thanks to its Exynos chip. We will keep our eyes on the 5000 mAh battery's charge level over the next few days to see if the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G's Exynos 2100 has fixed this. Samsung's Ultra phones are all about tech excess, and nowhere is this clearer than with its cameras. You get a 108-megapixel main camera, one of the company's renowned ultra-wide 12-megapixel lenses and not one but two zooms. There's a 3x ordinary zoom and a frankly nuts 10x optical zoom, using a folded periscope lens arrangement to fit the equivalent of a 1 kilogram, 200mm plus long DSLR lens into a phone. You'll have to wait for our full review to see if its 100x space zoom images are any better than the dross the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra squeezed out. But we can tell you the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G makes you feel like a photography pro, able to capture an exhibition's worth of photos without even taking a single step. And if you're too lazy to compose an image yourself, a single take feature does that for you. Just pan around using this mode, and the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G spits out a bunch of stills and pint-sized vids. Our first thought was this is pure bloat, but then it made a loopable. We'll have in-depth impressions in the full review, but if you've not got a phone with a proper zoom yet, you're in for a treat. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G appears to be Samsung's most extra phone to date. Sure, that's partly because the gap between its less expensive siblings has seemingly widened, but the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra also has a 10x optical zoom that, a weekend in, we can't quite fathom. How do you fit a 10x lens into a phone? Samsung has done it, apparently. And it has done so with a lower entry price than the previous Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. However, we'll upload the full verdict for when we've had a proper look at the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G's camera quality and battery life.